This is Pulse of Africa, the face and voice of Africa. The story of resurgent and burgeoning Africa is here, only on the Pulse of Africa channel. Pulse of Africa, the face and voice of Africa.
Hello, I'm Gamachisa Mandida, your news host for this hour. Join us as we bring you the newest stories and updates from Africa. First, Tanzania and Democratic Republic of Congo. The governments of Tanzania and the Democratic Republic of Congo are engaging in discussions to extend Tanzania's national ICT broadband backbone to establish a high-capacity fiber optic connection across Lake Tanganyika to the Democratic Republic's Kalemi province by 2027. This initiative aims to strengthen digital connectivity and foster cooperation between the two nations, thereby promoting economic growth through technological advancement. By expanding broadband infrastructure, Tanzania is positioned to enhance its role as East Africa's digital hub and increase opportunities for bandwidth leasing. The deployment of this fiber optic link is expected to significantly reduce bandwidth costs, potentially cutting current expenses reliant on satellite communications by half, making digital services more affordable and accessible. This project has the potential to transform various sectors, including mining, digital finance, e-commerce, education and healthcare, by providing more reliable and affordable connectivity. Ultimately, it will catalyze regional digital integration and cooperation across Africa. The Committee on Trade, Customs and Immigration Matters of the Pan-African Parliament will undertake a visit to Ghana to assess the progress of the African Continental Free Trade Area Guided Trade Initiative to support the ratification of the African Union Protocol on the Free Movement of Persons. This visit aims to strengthen continental integration by advancing policies that facilitate the free movement of people and goods across Africa. The visit will include an inspection of the EU People's Enterprise (EPE) one-stop border post between Ghana and Togo to evaluate progress on regional integration and the seamless movement of people, goods and services across borders. This initiative aims to strengthen continental integration and facilitate the free movement of people within Africa, fostering economic growth and unity. The mission will also deepen the Committee's understanding of Ghana's achievements and challenges in implementing the African Continental Free Trade Area, as well as its cross-border trade with Togo. Members will engage with government officials responsible for trade, customs and immigration, the Ghanaian Parliament's Trade Committee, civil society organizations and business groups. This effort aligns with the Pan-African Parliament's broader mandate to promote and oversee the implementation of African Union policies that advance integration, free movement and cooperation among African nations. Algeria has reaffirmed its strong commitment to multilateral cooperation in tackling emerging global challenges, exemplified by its official signing of the United Nations Convention Against Cybercrime. During the signing ceremony in Hanoi, Vietnam, October 25 to 26, Lounes Magramani, the Secretary General of the Algerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, emphasized that international collaboration is essential for combating transnational threats like cybercrime. He praised Algeria's leadership in chairing the committee that developed the convention, highlighting it as a binding legal framework for collective action against cyber threats. The convention provides mechanisms to modernize traditional criminal investigations for the digital age and facilitates a global exchange system for electronic evidence in serious crimes. Furthermore, Margaret Main pointed out that President Abdulmajid Tebboun's focus on digital transformation through a comprehensive national strategy aims to modernize Algeria's digital infrastructure. This commitment underscores the importance of regional and international cooperation, harmonizing legal frameworks and sharing electronic evidence to effectively combat cybercrime across Africa. Strengthening multilateral partnerships and adopting standardized cyber laws can help African nations enhance their cybersecurity resilience and protect digital economies. The task force aims to combat cybercrime such as cyberbullying, exploitation, misinformation and exposure to harmful content, thereby strengthening child protection efforts across Africa and beyond. United Nations officials praised Ethiopia for its steadfast dedication to promoting peace, stability and sustainable development at regional, continental and global levels. Kritayawan Bontu, UNAIDS country director, emphasized Ethiopia's crucial role in tackling global challenges, particularly through its active participation in peacekeeping operations. She also acknowledged Ethiopia's prompt involvement in addressing urgent regional and international issues. Given the increasing climate challenges confronting Africa, she commended Ethiopia's strategic response via the Green Legacy Initiative, which has gained recognition for its substantial contributions to ecosystem restoration and environmental conservation. Ethiopia's proactive engagement in peacekeeping and environmental sustainability demonstrates its commitment to fostering stability and resilience across Africa and beyond. Strengthening such efforts can promote regional stability, support continental development goals, and contribute to global peace initiatives by addressing root causes of conflict and climate-related vulnerabilities.
Ethiopia's green legacy is very visionary and is very timely to ensure that Ethiopia has a strong response and participation and engagement with the global issues. But also, it is very strategic because Ethiopia is also one of the countries that are impacted by the global climate change. And so creating the Green Legacy Initiative, supporting communities to be able to respond and protect their environment is something that is very important for the country and for the new generation.
Recently, Ethiopia has earned global admiration for its climate initiative, having planted nearly 50 billion trees under the Green Legacy Initiative. Echoing the same sentiment, Abubakar Campo, the UN acting resident and humanitarian coordinator in Ethiopia, highlighted the nation's historic and ongoing contributions to the United Nations. He recalled Ethiopia's early peacekeeping missions in Korea and the Congo, as well as its active participation in contemporary operations. Campo noted that these consistent efforts have made Ethiopia a reliable partner in advancing global peace and African unity.
Ethiopia holds a special place in this story. As one of the founding members of the United Nations, Ethiopia's voice helped shape the principle of peace, cooperation, and human dignity that remain at the core of the United Nations Charter. Indeed, Ethiopia's partnership with the United Nations is a living legacy reflected in the country's early contributions to the UN peacekeeping missions, its leadership in the global fight against colonialism, and its enduring influence in advancing multilateralism and African unity.
The United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, in partnership with leading telecommunications companies and international organizations, has established the Africa Task Force on Child Online Protection, CRP. This groundbreaking initiative represents Africa's first coordinated effort to safeguard children within the digital environment. The task force is a strong alliance comprising MTN Group, Vodacom, Orange, Safaricom, Axian Telecom, Interpol, the Internet Watch Foundation, the International Center for Missing and Exploited Children, Paramount Africa, and Child Helpline International. Their collective goal is to prioritize child safety as an integral part of Africa's digital growth and development. By working closely with governments, law enforcement agencies and industry stakeholders, the task force aims to combat cybercrimes such as cyberbullying, exploitation, misinformation and exposure to harmful content, thereby strengthening child protection efforts across Africa and beyond. Cameroon's President Paul Biya has won re-election for an 8th term according to official results announced on Monday by the Constitutional Council. Cameroonian President Paul Biya was declared the winner of October 12 elections. President Biya won 53.7% of the vote, and his closest rival, Issa Chiroma Bekri, who resigned from the cabinet in June, got 35.2%. Clement Atalanga, President of the Constitutional Council, said on Monday, Biya ran under the banner of the Cameroon's People Democratic Movement. He will be inaugurated in the capital, Yaoundé, on November 6. Moving on to business headlines, Africa's largest refinery, the Dangote Petroleum Refinery, is on the verge of a landmark expansion that will boost its production capacity from 650,000 barrels per day to 1.4 million barrels per day within 3 years. This development will position the refinery as the largest in the world, representing a significant stride toward energy independence for Nigeria and the broader African continent. Dangote Industries Limited CEO Alhaji Aliko Dangote announced this plan in Lagos, emphasizing that the project underscores confidence in Nigeria's and Africa's economic potential. He stated, "This expansion demonstrates our belief in Nigeria's future, our faith in Africa's capabilities, and our dedication to fostering energy independence for the continent and beyond." The project is aligned with Nigeria's national vision to become a major global supplier of petroleum products, as articulated by President Bola Tinubu. Implications for Nigeria and Africa include reducing reliance on imported fuels, saving billions of dollars in foreign exchange, and enhancing energy security. Additionally, the expansion is expected to generate over 65,000 jobs during construction, stimulating local industries and advancing Africa's technical and infrastructural development, thereby fueling broader economic growth across the continent. Finally, Dr. George Ilombi has been inaugurated as the 4th President and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Afreximbank, underscoring a commitment to enhancing the quality of banking services across Africa. A seasoned executive and Cameroonian national, Dr. Ilombi has been a dedicated member of the bank since 1996, advancing through various leadership roles to become the Executive Vice President of Governance, Legal and Corporate Services. He takes over from Professor Benedict Orama, who has guided the bank since 2015. With extensive experience and a deep understanding of Afreximbank's mission and operations, Dr. Ilombi has been instrumental in shaping the bank's organizational structure, legal and institutional frameworks, expanding its capital base, and leading crisis response initiatives across Africa and the Caribbean. His leadership is poised to strengthen the bank's ability to deliver more effective, inclusive, and high-quality banking services, fostering economic development and financial inclusion across the continent. Next, let's check the current weather forecast. That wraps up today's coverage on the hour. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned for more updates and insights. Goodbye for now.